Hello my dear students, let us start our today's class with solution of assignment 8. First question is, Abdul while driving to school computes the average speed for his trip to be 20 km per hour. On his return trip along the same route, there is less traffic and the average speed is 30 km per hour. What is the average speed for Abdul's trip? Now see, while Abdul travels from home to school, let us consider the distance between home and school is x kilometer, okay? And time taken is equals to t1. And average speed is given 20 km per hour for the trip from home to school. Now we know velocity equals to distance by time. So from this relation, time will be distance by velocity. Just substitute the value. If we consider the time taken is t1, so t1 will be x by 20 hour. So see, here you can convert the speed into meter per second, but no need to convert here. We will find the value in kilometer per hour. So all distance we will measure in terms of kilometer and time we will measure in terms of hour. So for the next step, while Abdul comes back from school to home along the same path, so distance travel will be here also x, and let us consider time taken is equals to t2. So and average speed is given here 30 km per hour. So using the same formula, time will be equals to distance by velocity. Therefore, t2 equals to x by 30 hour. Now, if we consider the whole trip, means from home to school, then come back from school to home. So, total time t will be t1 plus t2. Just substitute the value, that is t1 equals to x by 20 and t2 equals to x by 30. So, total time will be 5x by 60. And total distance for the entire trip will be x plus x, that is twice x kilometer. So, we know the average speed for the whole trip or entire trip will be total distance travel by total time. And what is the total distance here? 2x and total time t1 plus t2. Just substitute this value, what we will get? V average will be 24 km per hour. Clear? Now our next question, number 2. A driver of a car traveling at 52 km per hour applies the brakes and accelerates uniformly in the opposite direction. The car stops in 5 seconds. Another driver going at 3 km per hour in another car applies his brakes slowly and stops in 10 seconds. On the same graph paper, we have to plot the speed versus time graphs for the two cars. Okay. And next B, we calculate the distance traveled by the fast car before it comes to rest. Now, if we want to show the speed versus time, velocity versus time graphs in a graph, we have to choose two coordinates, that is x and y axis. See here, x axis is time axis and y axis is denoting here velocity, and here velocity in unit of kilometer per hour. AB will represent the velocity VT curve for the fast car and CD will represent the VT graph for the second car. Clear? So here just approximately we are denoting the initial velocity A of the first car, that is 54.2 km per hour, and point C represents the 3 km per hour. Clear? And on the time axis, B represent the 5 second and D represent the 10 second. Clear? Now what will be the distance traveled by the first car? Here area under AB graph will give us the distance traveled by the first car. So what is the area of the under the graph AB? That is the area of the triangle OAB. Now what is the area of triangle OAB? That is half into base into height. Here base is equals to OB, that is 5 seconds, and OA is the height, that is 52 km/h. Now see here, base time, that is time is in second, and height, that is speed, is in km/h. So here we have to convert the km/h into meter per second, as time is in second. So all terms we have to use with same unitary system. Clear? So just 52 km/h we will multiply by 5/18, and what we will get? 130/9 meter per second. Okay. Substitute all the values, what we will get? Area is equals to 36.1 meter. Okay. Now without graph also we can calculate this value. Let us discuss the another method. If without graph the same situations are given and we have to measure the distance traveled by the car. Now let us consider the another method also. Initial velocity u is 52 km/h. Let us convert it into meter per second. Multiply by 5/18. What we will get? U is 14.44 meter per second. Now the final velocity v is equals to 0 as the car comes to rest. And time taken is given, t equals to 5 seconds. And we have to measure distance traveled here, that is s. Now see here, to measure s, we can choose any equation, either second equation of motion or third equation motion, as s related term is in both equations. That is s equals to ut plus half at square we can use, or we can use v square equals to u square plus 2as. But see what is the problem here. If we want to measure s using any of these two equations, we know initial velocity u for first equation and we know time t, but we don't know acceleration. Now if we want to use the third equation of motion, that is v square equals to u square plus 2as, see then also we know the final velocity and initial velocity, but then also we don't know the acceleration. So whatever equation we want to use, we have to first derive the value of acceleration a. So first we have to calculate the acceleration of the car. Means here it is retardation or negative acceleration. For that we will use v equals to 80, that is first equation of motion, and just substitute u equals to 14.44 and time t equals to 5. So what we will get? Acceleration equals to 2.89 meter per second square. Now I am using here second equation of motion, that is s equals to ut plus half of at square. So just substitute all the values, that is u equals to 14.44, time t equals to 5, acceleration equals to 2.89 and t equals to 5, so 5 square. AC will be 72.2 minus 36.12, that is again here we will get AC equals to 36.1 meter, means same value. Clear? Now let us solve one more numerical. Question number 1, that is VT graph for the motion of a body is shown below. We have to answer the following questions. Option A, which part of the graph shows accelerated motion? Also calculate the acceleration. Option B, which part of the graph shows retarded motion? Also calculate the retardation. And question number C, calculate the distance traveled by the body in first 4 seconds of the journey. Now let us discuss the solution of the question. Question A, OA part of the graph shows accelerated motion here. And what will be the acceleration? Acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So here v is equals to 4 meter per second and initial velocity u is 0 meter per second and time is 4 seconds. So acceleration we will get 1 meter per second square. Now question number B. Here BC part of the graph shows retarded motion. See, as we have already mentioned, retarded. So retardation means negative acceleration or decreasing motion. So only magnitude of the retardation, that is negative acceleration, we have to calculate. So here final velocity v is 0 and initial velocity u is greater than v, that is 4. So we will just substitute v from u. So what will be the retardation? 4 minus 0 by time. And see what is the time here? What is the duration of time actually? Final time is 14 seconds and initial time is 10 seconds. So time duration will be 14 minus 10, that is 4 seconds. So substitute then, and what we will get? Acceleration equals to 1 meter per second square. Now question number C. Distance traveled by the body in first 4 seconds is equals to area under OA part of the graph, that is area of triangle OAD. That is equals to half into base into height. What is the base here? That is OD equals to 4 seconds and height is equals to AD, that is 4 meter per second. So substitute them and what we will get? The distance travel is equals to 8 meter. Okay. Now this much is for today and we are almost at the end of our first chapter. Theory, we have completed our theory and we solved so many numericals. I think now numerical concept of numericals is also clear for you. Next day we will start our new chapter and next week we will conduct one test for the first chapter for you. So get ready, take preparation for the test, and for any doubt you just contact me during the clarification hour and submit your assignment on time. Thank you.